You're LeBron James. You came into the league wearing number 23. Now, eventually, it was to be the GOAT and to be supplanted.
All day, some people could go with Jordan, some people could go with Braun. Like I told Molly and Stephen A. Before, it's your preference.
The GOAT debate in basketball has been raging for generations. Michael Jordan's legacy, built on dominance, perfection, and a relentless will to win, set a gold standard that seemed untouchable. His greatness was never self-proclaimed. It was earned, proven, and unanimously acknowledged by the basketball world. But when LeBron James publicly declared himself the greatest of all time, everything changed. The debate that once revolved around performance and legacy became a discussion about perception, branding, and self-promotion. This video dives deep into why that shift made the GOAT conversation more divisive than ever, and how LeBron's own words and decisions may have intensified the backlash. Buckle up, because we're unpacking commentary from some of the most respected voices in the game. Stephen A. Smith has often said that the moment LeBron James entered the NBA wearing number 23, the weight of history immediately landed on his shoulders. That number wasn't just a digit, it was a symbol of basketball royalty. It belonged to Michael Jordan, the man whose name was synonymous with greatness. And when LeBron chose to wear it, whether consciously or not, he sent a message to the world. I'm next. From day one, comparisons were inevitable. But what made things different was that LeBron didn't shy away from them. He embraced them. He leaned into the spotlight, accepting the unspoken challenge of chasing the ghost of Chicago. That single decision, wearing 23, wasn't an innocent choice. It was branding. It was image management. It was the beginning of a narrative that would define his entire career. Every playoff exit, every finals loss, every championship celebration was judged not on its own merit, but against Jordan's immortal standard. LeBron didn't just inherit Jordan's number, he inherited his shadow. And by claiming that crown before the world offered it, he created a storm of expectations that still rages today.
You're LeBron James. You came into the league wearing number 23. Now, eventually, it was to be the GOAT and to be supplanted.
Kendrick Perkins highlights a truth many fans have long suspected. The fire behind the Jordan versus LeBron debate wasn't solely fueled by the media. It was sparked by LeBron himself. When he publicly proclaimed he was the greatest of all time, he invited a level of scrutiny few athletes would ever dare to face. What made this moment so polarizing wasn't just his confidence, it was the stage he chose. This wasn't a humble reflection during retirement or a quiet statement made among peers. It was a televised declaration, packaged and promoted as part of his brand. In doing so, LeBron broke one of sports' oldest unwritten rules. True greatness isn't self-anointed, it's bestowed. Legends like Jordan, Kobe, Duncan, and Kareem let their performances define their legacies. They didn't need to announce it. LeBron's proclamation, however, flipped that tradition on its head. He verbalized what the world hadn't unanimously agreed upon, and in doing so, fractured the conversation. This wasn't merely a bold statement of self-belief. It was a redefinition of how greatness itself is measured. And that act created a permanent divide between those who believe greatness is earned and those who believe it can be declared.
As far as Jordan and Braun relationship is self-inflicted by LeBron.
According to Kendrick Perkins, the real divide between Michael Jordan and LeBron James was never just about championships or statistics. It was about humility and philosophy. The moment LeBron publicly declared himself the greatest of all time, everything changed. Jordan, known for deflecting praise toward teammates, coaches, and rivals, lived by an unspoken code. Let others define your legacy. His greatness was confirmed by performance, not proclamation. LeBron's announcement, however, crossed that invisible boundary. What should have remained a fan-driven debate became a player-forced narrative. From that point on, Jordan and LeBron weren't just two icons being compared. They represented two fundamentally different mindsets. One built his legend through external validation and reverence, the other through bold self-declaration. This divide wasn't born from differences in era or playstyle, but from approach. LeBron didn't wait for the torch to be passed. He took it mid-race. And ever since, that moment has defined how fans, analysts, and history itself interpret his pursuit of greatness.
When Braun self-proclaimed himself as the GOAT, I think right there was the starting point.
Stephen A. Smith highlights a deeper truth behind the Jordan-LeBron debate. Personal tension isn't necessary for there to be distance between them. The contrast lies in how each man handles legacy. Jordan lives in contentment, rarely engaging in the conversation about greatness. LeBron, meanwhile, seems consumed by it. The question isn't whether they respect each other. It's why LeBron continues to seek validation from someone who no longer needs it. Jordan never fueled comparisons. His 6 championships, MVPs, and flawless finals records spoke louder than words. LeBron, in contrast, has spent years fighting narratives, responding to critics, and trying to control the story of his own greatness. That constant need to measure up has made every action, every statement, feel like a reaction to Jordan's shadow. The weight of that pursuit wasn't placed on him by Jordan. It's one LeBron chose to carry. And that relentless quest for acknowledgement is why their legacies, no matter how intertwined, will always feel fundamentally unbalanced.
Best life, they're not enemies. But it's not about whether or not they have a relationship or not. The issue is why.
Kendrick Perkins offers a nuanced take, admitting that the GOAT debate is ultimately subjective, shaped by personal taste, era, and perspective. Still, the way this conversation has exploded tells its own story. While many genuinely believe LeBron James is the greatest of all time, the intensity of the debate didn't begin naturally among fans or analysts. It ignited when LeBron publicly placed himself in that conversation. By declaring himself the GOAT, LeBron changed the tone. What could have remained a discussion of respect and performance became a battle of loyalty and identity. Once a player crowns himself, the dialogue shifts from admiration to confrontation. Michael Jordan never made such a claim. His dominance alone set the standard by default. LeBron's self-anointment fractured basketball culture. Fans didn't just choose favorites, they built entire arguments, emotions, and identities around defending those choices. What might have evolved organically into legacy building instead turned into a polarized standoff. And now, every compliment or critique of LeBron runs through that same filter. The debate he began. In doing so, LeBron didn't just reshape how greatness is measured. He turned his own legacy into a never-ending argument.
Greatest player of all time is still LeBron James in my eyes. All day, some people could go with Jordan, some people could go with Bron. Like I told Molly and Stephen A. Before, it's your